Hey, welcome to our episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. So this is another beer that I got in beerdrop.com shipment. This one's called Shadow Figures American Porter from Common Roots Brewing Company. They're out of South Glens Falls, New York, not too far from where I grew up. So it just says this American Porter is brewed with specially roasted malts and has notes of chocolate, coffee, and caramel. 5.5 ABV. No canning date though. It's a little disappointing. All right, so I pour it into my Spiegel Stout glass, and it's very black coming out of the can there. Oddly enough, well, it pours like a brown, foamy head, and like you can actually hear it fizzling. So I had to take the picture quick because, unfortunately, that head fizzled away like a Coca-Cola. A little bit left there, but yeah, nice kind of porter aroma on it. Has like a sweet aroma. I mean, I definitely get coffee on here, almost like a cold brew coffee. Also like the actual cream that would be like in a coffee. Yeah, kind of like a coffee and cream kind of smell. A little bit of hops in there as well. A little floral, almost like a little minty or something. Yeah, it's funny. I mentioned Coca-Cola. It has like almost like a Coke, like the actual cola nut. You know, like that. Maybe something like that in there. Maybe like a little nuttiness in it. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. Wow, that's pretty roasty for a porter. Usually porters are like a little bit more like on the fruity side, because if this had just been called stout, it'd be fine. Um, but if we're like, the beer judge in me is like, well, this is a little too roasty. I will say it is very tasty. Yeah. So up front, kind of like I said, like well, maybe not Coke, but like Pepsi, or almost like a Diet Coke kind of flavor, like this sweetness. It's like this, nondescript kind of sweetness. It's hard to like really describe. I mean, the closest thing I could compare it to is like, kind of just like the taste of like half and half or heavy whipping, just like some kind of creamer, like not the coffee. Although I will say that there, like in the background, there is like the impression of like cold brew coffee, and then like it really comes out like once I swallow and like into the aftertaste, this nice like roasty coffee kind of flavor. But then again, this is only 5.5 ABV. I guess I'm just so used to drinking, beers this dark. They must be like 10% ABV. Not that it's like paper thin or anything. I'd probably just call it like medium. It probably is medium. To me, it kind of feels like a little thinner than that. I think it is highly carbonated. Maybe that's what's throwing me off. So probably like a medium body and probably like high carbonation. It does not need to be quite that high. I'm a little again. I am a little disappointed that the head didn't stick around. And I know this glass is clean, so it's not me. It's the beer. A pretty sweet porter. I guess like the difference between this and like a stout is like I'm only getting like the roastiness like right in the aftertaste, and then it finishes remarkably clean. It is not it's certainly not a hoppy aftertaste, but it's not like anything malty or sickly sweet aftertaste or anything like that. It just like my tongue is like completely clean, but it's not decadent like Southern Tier chocolate, so many pastry stouts. I don't even have time to list them all. But yeah, just like as a nice drinking porter, this is pretty good. Like I said, mouth feels a little thin, or it's a little highly carbonated, and no foam. But otherwise, pretty good. I think I'm gonna go. I think it's 3.75. It's somewhere around there. I don't think that this is quite a 4 or better, but it's really not bad at all. By the way, I got this beer on beerdrop.com. Link in the description below. Use my code. Get $10 off your first purchase. You can either do a subscription program like I do, where you get a box of 2 cans of 5 different styles each month. Actually, you can pick whatever styles you want, or you can just shop online like it was Amazon. Just pick as many beers as you want, and they'll send them right to you. Christmas is coming up, so think about it. All right, if you watched all the way in, you know you're awesome. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys for Tuesday Night Beer School. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Review. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.